I want you to cast your mind back to the start of the Bethesda cinematic universe, where Skyrim was on a fridge and Fallout was just ported into VR.
Squeeze 'em, they don't even know my name. They got me though. That's mine. Why was my first instinct to shoot it?
We all expected a masterpiece, because in the words of our Grand Overseer Todd Howard, all of this just works.
Hello, my friend. Oh, give a dog a bone. That was a really underwhelming throw, I'm so sorry.
It works so well that you need a whole list of mods just to make this game on par to other AAA VR games.
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my questions is a surefire way of getting yourself ejected from the compound.
There's somebody called the joke police, huh?
Once you've installed these mods though, something magical happens. The game becomes good again. It actually just works. Sort of.
Without a doubt, the best thing about Fallout 4 VR is dog meat. See, when you're like that, I can... Yes, hello, hello. You're a good boy, dog meat. You're a good boy.
As someone who spent a healthy amount of time playing Fallout 4, the combination of mods makes for such a cool experience, when you're not the Wasteland's biggest psychopath, that is, anyway.
I'm just looking for love, sweetheart.
The mods make a stark contrast from the disappointing, unimmersive truth that is vanilla Fallout 4 VR, because it turns out having hands is really something we take for granted now.
Preston.
Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame.
A finger inside his
She's out on
circuits.
Main Street. Anyway, you got troubles?
The FRIK mod is relatively old now, but it still receives near constant attention. It even has offhand grabbing now, which isn't perfect, but it's one of those things yet again we take for granted that's nice to see in a game like this.
See, back before the FRIK update, I just have to pretend I was holding the gun. Like, ooh, be a bit silly, have a bit of a pretend roleplay time. See, now I can do something amazing called grabbing the gun. Not a stim pack. Now though, I can grab it, move it, and then properly... You get the idea. If I was a good shot, I'd be able to show you real properly.
And I would like to reiterate, it isn't perfect.
This is... Oh my god, I've never been more confused and exhausted and frustrated at a mod before. This doesn't make sense. Hold it. Toggle it. Right. And apparently the axis is meant to... What on the bloody hell?
But having that body and that interaction is just immersion at its core, and I'm so glad it exists in this game that I just hate to love so much.
So we've got a house. All we need now is somewhere to sit. Ah, that's perfect. Ah, and now I can actually sit down, and using the take a seat mod, I'm now sat in my chair looking out onto the wasteland. Looks quite good actually. Hey Preston.
It wasn't the introduction of my fleshy body that made the game new either. I put some new sounds on to bless my ears and hopefully yours whenever something went bang or boom or crash or bang.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what does this sound like with the new mod then? That was a lot more than I expected.
It makes the combat so much more enjoyable having fresh sounds and targets to test them on, and when you're not a moving camera essentially on a desktop, you can have a bit more fun with it.
Hello. Hello. Wow, that is violent. And he's watching.
The combat feels good, even if the concept of reloading means you turn into some apocalyptic shadow wizard money man.
Ooh, mystical reloading. It's a weird one when you're reloading, because you suddenly run out of ammo and become this mystical abracadabra man reloading your guns. And it's it's very gimmicky.
One thing about playing in VR is you're more up close to the action. A face full of guts and gore was expected, but not in the level I received it. It made me actually feel quite bad for everybody I killed. Not experienced that one before, I gotta say.
Howdy, Finn. Oh my god. That is his eyeball. Oh, an epic duel is about to commence. Piper, you gotta respect the 1v1.
With that, another mod that is just a complete chef's kiss is the see-through scopes mod. It makes it so much easier to use anything long range in Fallout without getting hit in the face with a black screen.
Oh, is that supposed to be recoil? Oh, that makes me feel sick. Holy shit, that makes me feel ill. It's fine, I can roll with it. But, woof.
If you weren't too big on the long range though, I cannot recommend the sawed-off shotgun enough. It's psychotic how easy it is just to run around with it. You essentially become Fallout's Doom guy, and it's way too easy just to point and shoot.
Hey, how you doing? God, this thing is so good. Oh, YouTube. Just turn away. Can I... God damn.
I think as a Fallout fan, and arguably quite a big one, I love that it is still Fallout. The feeling doesn't go away, and I think the VR fact, even if it is a bit buggy, does make it better.
Every crack and opening they find in this place. Anyway, gotta get going. Good luck. Be safe.
You too. See you around.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
Only a fucking coward hide.
Howdy. Oh, it's so wholesome and I ruined it.
We all know and love Travis in Diamond City Radio, but when he's there with you in VR, it's just that much sweeter.
The Dringalinga Hula Humbler Express. I got my spear. I'll stay right here.
The amalgamation of all the mods just makes you feel so free, and you end up mucking about quite a lot. I found myself bullying my companions just because I could. I think my VR experience in Fallout says a lot, but I won't think about it too much.
Keep up, Piper. I'm just gonna let the outro play here, just while I'm giving the dog a bit of attention. There you go. I'll let myself talk now, and me and Dog Meat will see you guys soon.
Thank you for watching, kind stranger. I appreciate your attention throughout. Please like this video if you exhaled quickly through your nose. Subscribe as well if you feel like it. But most of all, have a good weekend, even if you are a sociopath in games like this. Join me next weekend, where we play a melee-only playthrough of Fallout. Goodbye.